Hey guys, Tate from Florida here, and I'm in Ocala, and I'm at the National Historic site where Fort King stood. Now there's really nothing left of the fort here. There is an interpretive trail a little bit that goes around, so I'll get to that in a second. But if you see the monument behind me, basically where I'm standing and where that monument in front of me there is where I'm standing right where the fort used to be. And there's a marker here that tells you about it. And it says, "Here stood Fort King, the king of forts." It's Frontier, Florida. It was constructed during the summer of 1827 by two companies of soldiers under Captain James M. Glassell, built of native longleaf pines. The picket fort was typical of U.S. Army frontier forts built to keep the peace between American pioneers and Native Americans. While under siege by local Seminole Indians, the fort was abandoned by the U.S. Army in May of 1836 and subsequently burned to the ground by the Seminoles. It was reconstructed by the Army 1 year later in the summer of 1837. Serving as southern headquarters for the U.S. Army during the Second Seminole War, it was decommissioned in 1843 and used as the first courthouse of Marion County. In 1846, it was dismantled and used to construct private homes. So here you can see here. So let's take a little walk on the trail here and see what kind of history it gives us about life here at the fort. Osceola, here on this hilltop in October 21st. You can see how it slopes down here, so we're on the top of a hill here. On October 21st of 1834, a 30-year-old unknown Seminole warrior stepped forward in the meeting with the U.S. Army and Indian agent Wiley Thomas and defiantly challenged the U.S. government's orders that the Seminole leave Florida forever. His name was Osceola. Under his leadership, other chiefs united to stand with him against the removal order and fight for their freedom and liberty. Once in battle, Osceola outmaneuvered, defeated, or fought to a draw every U.S. troop he encountered. Finally captured under a white flag of truce, he died in the Fort Moultrie, South Carolina prison at age 34. Considered a noble foe by the U.S. Army, he received a military funeral, and they inscribed on his headstone, "Osceola, patriot and warrior, died January 30th, 1838. He remains today the most famous American Indian in the world."